one that we don't want in the stores. Next up, we have Daniel Bissonnette. Have you ever tried to get a kid to throw out their GMO candy bar in the trash bin? Possible? Think again. Our next guest speaker happens to be an externally gifted when it comes to doing just that. In fact, he's got a proven track record for making kids stay away from GMO foods and to develop an interest in healthy eating. I personally don't know how he does it, but the force is strong within this one. Welcome 9-year-old Daniel Bissonnette from Anmore Elementary.
Why is it that the GMO food toxin is found in the blood of 93% of unborn babies? Why is it that the baby formulas are low with GMO corn and soy? Why is it that the least nutritious, most sugary, and GMO food coloring filled breakfast cereals marketed towards us children? Why is it that this day and age of information, parents are still feeding us some of the worst food on the planet, knowing good nutrition is key for proper growth and development? Why is it that 80% of the processed food in our grocery store shelves banned in other countries? Why do top-selling children vitamins contain GMO, aspartame, and many other dangerous chemicals? Why is it that they don't teach us about healthy eating at school every day, like math, English, or science? Is it because it's not important? What is it with everyone thinking that we kids need candy, ice cream, or many other sugary treats that are so bad for us? Why is it that the farmer who uses GMO seeds and sprays lots of chemicals doesn't have to tell you anything? But the farmer who cares for the soil and grows nutritious organic crops has to spend lots of time and money to come up with a label that tells you his food is organic. Now, I don't know why, and it seems odd to me that some people or some people would do all that. But then I choose not to focus on that. Instead, I think about how things are in a perfect world, and I see it clearly in my mind. And I don't wish it was easier. I only wish I was better. I become the change I want to see. And I'm not against anything, but for a lot. I'm for sustainable agriculture. I'm for growing vegetable gardens at school and at home. I'm for playing outside instead of video games. I'm for nutrition education at school. I'm for eating a whole food, plant-based diet. I'm for coming up with creative and innovative ways to live in harmony with nature. I'm for working together for a better future. And if it seems like a lot, maybe we can start by expanding our tunnel vision that's just big enough to fit a smartphone or at most an iPad screen. Open our eyes to see the big picture. Lift our heads up high to start to look each other in the eyes again. It's not difficult, it's just different. And you know what? No matter how you look, at the end of the day, regardless of all their efforts and billions of dollars, you and me, the little guys grocery shopping, are the ultimate rulers. The kings and queens of the land. Just instead of swords, guns, or fancy lab equipment, we carry money. And with every purchase, we defeat the giant. And it's okay if he keeps tempting us with colorful packaging or happy cartoon characters, because guess what? He's got no chance. He's powerless. Powerless because there's only room for one real superhero, and that's you.
I think that if more kids had that perspective, I heard him speak a couple months ago, and he has vastly improved. He was amazing then, but now I'm very happy. If more kids were like him and more kids were paid attention to not Tony the Tiger on the box, or I want this Slurpee or that candy or this or that, whatever, and actually cared about what they were doing to themselves, we would have a lot more change. The kids, that's why I wanted a lot of kids here, because kids are the only ones who are going to change anything. They really are. I'm 30 years old. I can say all I want and try and change all I want, but people actually do things when a kid says it. Yeah. So. We've got Harold Steves up next. You guys might